Hey guys, and welcome to Behind the Bunker, episode 341 here at beautiful Kossuth Road Studios. My name is Todd Ansich. Why'd you tune in tonight? But we got lots for you to check out. We have Mail Time, Custom Corner, and Retro Happy Fun Time. And I'll tell you, the amount of stuff that you guys sent in for Retro Happy Fun Time, fantastic. We might be ogling for quite some time. Price is Right, and a whole lot more, guys. So don't go anywhere as the show starts in about 20 seconds.
Available on iTunes and anywhere you get your better podcasts. This is Behind the Bunker's weekly paintball podcast. Tonight's show is brought to you by Empire Paintball, Max Tact, Planet Eclipse, Modern Combat Sports, Tippmann and GI Sports, Air Ups Paintball Bunkers, Enola Gay Smoke Grenades, DLX, SP, and GOG. Flag Raiders Paintball. If you want to join the conversation, post your comments and we might read them on the show. Now let's get this nonsense started. Here's your host, Todd Ansich.
Hey guys, and welcome to the show. My name is Todd Ansich. Thank you very much for joining me. Quick around the table because I'm not alone. Who do we have? We've got Josh, Zuby, the bread model Zubrickus.
Yep. Model and bread, going strong.
Model and bread. Weren't you one of the Yeasty boys?
Yes.
And then we have Joe Kimson from Flag Raiders Paintball.
Hi, how are you? Welcome to Behind the Bunker. I'm going to put my mic for phone up so I'm not looking over my optics at you. Anyway, guys, welcome. Pew pew.
Are you trying to win the microphone award?
A microphone award. I want to make Seb happy. Seb.
And then we have Gavin Sharmer from Turatech Industries.
Holding up my name, sort of. Yes. Hey, welcome, folks. Thank you so much for joining us. Hit like a chair.
Were you watching wrestling before you came here?
Yes.
Wrestling.
Monday.
Oh, we've sold you this whole seat, which is too bad because you only need the edge. And then we have Matt the Crypt pushing buttons in the production booth.
I'm here somewhere. Yeah.
Very good, with the only moving camera apparently.
Yeah, I just adjusted.
So welcome to the show, guys. I want to first and foremost apologize anyone that watched last week. I promised that I would find out exactly what a foot signal was, a military foot signal. I Googled it for about 20 minutes today. I tried SWAT foot signals, SEAL foot signals, military army foot signals. There's no such thing. Someone got me going on that.
Because it was the Rangers.
No. It's that top secret that they won't release it to the
don't
public.
give me that. You guys are full of shit.
It's like Delta Force. Did they exist?
Who brought? Was it Joe that brought it up, or was it someone actually in the chat that brought it up?
It was
a submitted.
Yes, it was a response.
Okay, foot signals.
But I like it. I'm going to come up with my own language.
They had them,
based on
guys,
Trump's going to tweet about it tomorrow morning.
I actually researched them. They had Navajo foot talkers in World War II, and then Japanese couldn't even break their code.
You want to do mail time?
No, that was a clickety-click button that went wrong.
Clickety-click. Yep, Navajo foot talkers.
I only spent 20 minutes looking for it because I got onto Cankles. That was my next thing, and I got lost for about 4 hours.
You need to stop right now. I'm just going to lose it, and I'll disappear for another half hour.
I'm going home and take my garbage out.
That was a good 20 minutes of the show I missed because I was laughing so hard. I don't know why I like Cankles.
Yeah, if you guys don't know what we're talking about, head back to iTunes or Podomatic or Stitcher, SoundCloud, anywhere you get your better podcasts, and do a search for Behind the Bunker. We're also watching you guys in the chat, so if there's anything that you guys want to say on Facebook, post it up. Much like, let's see here, Eric Engler. We can post him up. He says, hey there. Nice. All right.
That is so profound.
Gets me thinking.
It's deep on a shallow level.
So lots to get to on the show tonight. In just a moment, we're going to tell you guys who won last week's prizes from the like and share contest. And all you guys have to do out there is like and share this show, and you get automatically entered into winning some prizes. So don't forget to hit that like and share button. Yep. Come on over here, Matt. Let's go through some stuff in the news real quick. NXL World Cup is this weekend down at the Gaylord Palms Resort. Make sure you guys check it out. If you can get there, speaking of what we were just talking about, if you can't get there, watch live via Go Sports. Make sure you get yourself a subscription if you don't have one already. If you're going to get down there, make sure you head over and get your tickets now for your Grandstands VIP club level tickets as well. And there will be this year something that they didn't have before is some live music. They're going to have a players' party.
Walter Ostanak?
I don't know if Walter Ostanak will be there, but someone will be.
Oh, you know who is there, though? Simon Stevens.
That's
Nice.
That's right.
With
And
these, you
Gregory Hastings will be in the Simon Stevens booth. Make sure you guys check out. Here's the pro schedule for Friday and Saturday. Check that out. If you happen to be down there as well, head on over to the Air Ups Bunker booth, and you guys can get these lovely chairs for $25.
Boom.
Or $25 reduce. I was telling this to Gavin on the weekend. Anytime someone says a dollar value, I always want to say dollary dues, and I always have to check present company because they just look at me like I'm an idiot more so than normal.
And sorry, a quick aside. The song never got stuck in my head, so you lose my bread. Anyway,
I don't even know what song was it.
It doesn't matter.
No, seriously, what song is it? I don't remember.
Matter.
Happy Halloween. This was sent to us by Richie Santos a couple of weeks ago.
Very nice.
And this was sent in to me by Patrick, and I apologize I don't have his name. He is a Snapchat friend, so good for him. That's an Empire Paintball pumpkin.
Nice.
If you guys carve anything that's pumpkin-wise, paintball theme, send it in, and you may win Joe's prize pack.
What's in the prize pack, Joe?
Well, I've done.
That's the prize in your
Where
pack.
did someone move it all?
I like how you're keeping
I
them
have
honest.
an OXCC head wrap, a BBD, a Prestige,
Worldwide.
a Prestige lanyard, some stickers, Inception Design stickers,
So lots of
some
things.
patches, and some behind the bunker patches.
And
will go
some
in.
DNA. So stay tuned for that.
Did I
Make
get
sure
DNA
you guys
on you?
I don't know. Did you guys check this out? Enola Gay posted this on their Instagram account. Give them a quick follow. But Starbucks used them in an ad. That's their smoke behind them when they were doing their zombie. What is it? A
Nice.
Frappuccino? Yeah, Frappuccino.
Yeah.
Kind of cool. Another paintball company crossing over. Monday
Speaking of crossing
is
over,
Robbie's 9th birthday. He watches the show with
team tags
with Lisa Weber, and we get a kick out of seeing his picture up here. So what do you guys think? He's a year away from being able to sling paint.
Looks like he's
But
a
there he is at
boxer.
the field. Very cool. So happy
Or is he boxing?
birthday, Robbie.
I got it, Joe. I liked it.
Thanks. Good.
I just
whatever.
kept talking over it. I apologize.
I'm
Whatever,
with
who
you. I'm
cares?
with you.
It wasn't gold, Jerry. So here we go. Here's a picture from Dan.
Nice.
Oh my goodness.
I don't know what I like better: the behind the bunker jersey from Raza or the
Ooh.
Predator.
The Predator.
Yeah, I guess the Predator's worth more.
What
I
about
like
the
Predator.
patches? I like the
Look at the patches. There we are.
Stodgy patches in there. Our
Yeah.
face in there for
Whoa.
some weird reason.
If you guys would like to get a jersey from Raza, head on over there, put BTV 15 in there, and get 15% off while we're talking about them. There you go. And you can see he also won. Not only did he get himself a jersey or a hoodie he bought, or won himself the prize pack, just like this fellow. This is James Beatler. He took a picture and sent it in. He opens his mail in the dark. Very cool.
Nice.
Here's some of the patches that you guys can win. All you got to do is hit that like and share, and we draw several names. This week's winners are Torin Lowe, Monster Sal, S-A-L is the last name, and Dwayne King. All you got to do is message me, give me your mailing address, and I'll shimmy some in the mail.
The real bag o' chips one.
Bag o'
Good for
chips.
him.
That's right. So remember I showed you guys this. This was the patch that one of our first winners won, and they designed that. And look at this. Proof is in the pudding. There is their rendition done in patch and going to be sent out to them.
Very nice.
So you guys get to win those if you... oh my gosh, what is Bag of Chips going to design? I can only imagine.
That'd be cool. Bag of chips.
A bag of chips.
That'd be great.
For 49 of his friends.
But-
we could get behind the bunker
Now,
flavored Lays.
I have to clarify, by the way, I'm going off on two tangents. The patches that the three people won were our patches that we're giving away. There's a contest that actually wins their own custom patches. We'll tell you about more of that about a second. But that's who won this and got their prizes packed. So, again, I apologize for the confusion. So head on over to
They got
my...
their prizes packed.
They got their prizes packed.
Nice.
Much like the gentleman we were speaking to earlier. This is mypaintballpatches.com is who provides all this for us. So head on over and check them out. To win the custom prizes, you have to go on the Facebook group and post pictures of yourself playing, much like these two. And these are your pictures that you guys have to choose from.
All right, here we
This
go.
is Kathy Tank Girl playing in the bushes. And this is Raheem Bricktop. Bricktop! I like his red squeegee, I'm not going to lie.
Yeah.
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 She's shooting a die M2, maybe?
No. Zoom in. Enhance.
Zoom in, stupid.
That looks like a mini.
Oh, you're right.
It does look
Or
It
an
is a
axe, maybe.
mini.
Well, you can ask.
Why
she's
she's
in the
on
chat
the-
right
or,
now.
um,
Well, you can ask.
Why
she's in
she's
the
on
chat
the
right now.
forum.
I don't think it's an axe. I think it's a mini.
I don't know. Kathy, what kind of paintball marker are you shooting there? It's an Axe
Yes.
Pro.
Or maybe it is an axe.
With a Pinocchio hopper.
I don't know.
Very cool. All right, who do you guys decide? Kathy Tank Girl or
Now-
Raheem Bricktop? You guys have to decide.
There's too much
I'm
confusion.
I'm gonna pause for a second there and
Yeah.
maybe do collective memory. Did Kathy Tankerl not win a patch prize already? Was this?
Are you saying screw her? And she
No,
says
no,
it was
no.
an invert mini, by the way.
An
Okay.
inverted mini. Is it upside down?
Do we give it to her because she's watching?
That was my next sort of train
All
of
right.
thought.
Here's what we're gonna do, Kathy. If you won already patches, then screw you. If you didn't, and we'll give it to Raheem. And if you didn't, then you get the patches tonight. How's that? Is that a fair way to do it? Then everybody wins.
Except for Raheem.
Except for Raheem. Well, he's on the 50-50 right now. I do like Raheem too, so I'm torn between who.
Yeah, I like that.
We should send him at least a thanks for coming out sticker.
That's true.
From the Command Bros, Raheem.
I was going to say,
Raheem.
Bricktop
Oh,
sounds
yeah.
familiar. They sound like
Yeah.
Command Bros.
You know what? Whoever doesn't win tonight, I'll send them out patches if they get a hold of me. Something different than patches here for a second, guys. Here is the Cam MK2 shotgun.
Whoa.
Yeah, this is from Modern Combat Sports. This is comes in 43 caliber, 50 caliber, and 68 caliber.
No. You know what this is?
Mm-hmm.
I'll tell you exactly what this is. About damn time.
Yeah, I've always wanted a paintball shotgun.
I would shoot
Why not?
I would shoot the middle
What-
one.
What took them so long? I like the pistoli grip on my
The
shotguns.
pistol. Yeah, I guess so. That's pretty cool.
Pistol.
You went a little Mexican there. Good to see you.
It was Italian. It's clearly Italian. It's a pistoli.
Pistol. I
Doesn't more law enforcement
my
use the
pistoli.
pistol grip one?
don't know.
like Benelli?
Yes, exactly.
Michael Benelli. Hi.
It's Gino Benelli.
Remember Michael?
What
I
did Gino
do.
What did Gino Benelli sing?
I don't know.
Fast cars. Look.
Better in the shade.
Is it fast cars?
No,
Anyway.
it's black cars.
Black
Look better in the
cars,
shade.
yes.
We
All
should
right.
ask a more important question.
Kathy Tank Girl
cares?
said she needs those patches.
All right,
She
then.
needs them.
Kalista Mosley needs some of our patches that she can flog.
You know what, Kalista? Send me your mailing address and we'll get you some out as well. We're being generous with the patches tonight.
Only if she puts her name as Kalista.
Khaleesi.
Khaleesi.
So- oh, she must
Felicity.
hate us. At this point, she must
We'll
hate
include
us.
some DNA.
So, International Paintball Extravaganza. Coming up in February, guys.
Oh, I'm so excited.
Make
I
sure
already
you guys
booked the
check-
time off work.
Nice. I haven't yet, but
I
I think
haven't
it'll-
booked time off work in 10 years this far in advance. It typically happens a
Good
week
for you.
before. That's how excited I am about this.
Chase Traffic Morris is here behind the bunker. Monday nights at 8.
There it is.
Chase, we need another song.
It's a
He keeps
fact.
telling us he's going to do one. but we
That's
don't
my
see it.
alarm clock every morning.
That's why he's,
Nothing wakes you up faster than
no, that's why he's in such a grizzle every morning. So make sure you guys check it out, pb-events.com, or just Google Paintball Extravaganza. Something I
Big
saw.
stuff coming down this weekend, or this extravaganza. It's going to be not even just a regular extravaganza. It's going to be an extravaganza.
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 I'm showing this picture because I thought it was kind of nice. This is Nick Slowiak's picture from his timeline today. But the fact that we're seeing Nike crossover in paintball, and we're seeing a lot of Under Armour and Nike now, which is a real nice thing to see that those professional
We have
companies
some
are.
Under Armour cleats there in a box that we can show. Matt.
Well, let him do his thing right now.
Maybe next week.
We'll have to do that.
I have
at some
Under
point.
Armour cleats too, but they're not for baseball or
No, these are the
That's,
ones.
that's a good
not
thing.
for paintball.
These are the ones. These are the ones that they're wearing directly from Under Armour. I talked to the brand.
So is Under Armour actually sponsoring them, or they just
they
all
are-
buy them?
Not these guys. They're sponsoring a Cup Dynasty, but the Under Armour brand manager for lacrosse is also handling paintball.
Oh, good.
So they are looking at paintball as a legitimate sport.
So much like
more than Red Bull.
much like the shotguns earlier, it's about damn time.
About damn
Yeah.
time.
And I do like these because they have the socks sewn into them almost, it looks like. So
No.
that'd be good for those muddy
You
days.
still want to wear socks.
Well, you
Oh, yeah.
would, but I like the fact
What are you, a
that
hobbit? Like, what the hell's wrong with you?
Nick wears pantyhose anyway. So
I forgot.
It's only-
Todd is usually sockless and shoeless.
No,
in the studio.
I-
It's
I'm
there
saying-
to stop sweat and dirt from getting into your shoe. That's it.
debris.
No,
Debris.
no, just
Just dirt?
just dirt. And,
So
and
the debris
sweat.
will go in?
Debris gets close to it, it's useless.
Yeah. Trying to get us out of this train wreck here.
There we go.
Saturday, November 4th, guys. This Saturday, head on over to Flaggers Paintball, and you get to see Joe, Gavin, and Zuby playing the Wildlands MagFed Big Game. Check it out. Speaking of Zuby, this has nothing to do with anything, and there's no relevance to anything. I found this, I saw this on one of my timelines, and I just thought of you. It has, again, I don't understand what it means, but just this Charlie Palmer,
He's a garlic bread expert.
you may be a bread model, but he's a garlic bread
It's
expert.
a fact. He's my only competition in the industry of bread.
So what? Malcolm Gladwell, 10,000 hours. That guy has eaten 10,000 hours worth of garlic bread to become an expert. Good for him.
So you're
a
not the
lot of
only
carbs.
bread expert. So guys, we'll be at.
Do you
I'll
think
be
his
at
sweat smells like garlic?
Or cheese.
Or both? I don't know.
nice. So I will be down
No,
at
it
XL
wasn't.
World Cup. If you guys get a chance to see me, I'll have stickers in my pocket. Come and see me and just say hello.
Just
reach
reach in there and
into the
get 'em.
pocket. Yeah.
Just reach on in there with a smile.
Be careful.
Awesome.
Don't do anything bad. They might cancel your show.
So Torin Lowe, Monster Saul, Dwayne King, Kalista now, and I'm going to give some to Raheem. Raheem Bricktop. If you send me your your mailing address, I will send you guys out some patches. And congratulations to Kathy Tank Girl for winning the Stodry patch prize for tonight, right?
Yeah.
That's what we decided.
Why don't you get their addresses and take them with you and mail them from America? When you're in America, it'll cost you less.
Ah.
Oh, mail them from
Screw
World
it.
Cup.
Send me self-addressed stamped envelopes. That's what we're going to do. All right. So why don't we move on to our first segment of the night? With lots of lead time for Gavin to know what's happening.
Lots. So, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to rip open my sack, and we're going to this cold-blooded. All right. So the first piece of mail
Check
comes
it
to
and
us
see.
from Steve Birchfield. What are some suggestions when playing with rental players that don't want to play with the pro players? My son and I usually play 2 times a month. We have our own gear. We only shoot sparingly on semi, try to help lead the new players for the first few games. But everywhere we go, we hear comments like that. Now, he always walks over and welcomes new players, talks to them to ease their concerns, but just wondering what we suggest for playing with rental players.
Wear jeans. Play with rental guns as well, so that you're on the same.
I would say BTB jeggings.
Yes. Well, that's a little intimidating. Yeah.
True. Not for me.
That might scare
Oh.
the children.
I think, fire slow. Even when you go up to the target range and chronograph your marker, just shoot onesie twosies, and then they won't think you're going to go crazy. When you go up to the target range and you lay a rally of shots off, and then you say, "Don't worry, I'm not going to play like that," they already have a preconceived notion that you are. So just take it easy in the target range. Maybe only take a couple pods of paint out instead of a whole belt of pod. Don't buy a case, just buy your paint in 500 so it doesn't look like you're using the same amount of paint as they are. All these are illusions that you can create to make them feel more at ease.
Evan has a great comment. He says use pump guns and show them, further to that, show them that it is a pump and shoot and that you're definitely handicapped over it. So, Dwayne King asked, did I win a patch? If you don't know, then you didn't win.
Oh, Dwayne.
Hit that rewind button, Dwayne King. Hit that rewind.
Just go to your email and wait. We'll let you know.
Khaleesi says she wears jeggings, but
Maybe.
you don't wear jeggings unless they're behind the bunker jeggings.
Yeah.
It's true.
Coming soon to a flea market near you.
All right, Lisa Weber from Team Tags Spotted, wants to know, should one-day big games be on Sunday? You still have travel home, get up for work the next day. Should it be a Saturday versus a Sunday game?
Good question.
Joe, you run lots of big games. What's your thoughts on that?
Well, right now our Saturdays are busier with rental players than they are big games. So until the switch goes from we're having more people playing on a big game than we are a rental day, then I'll continue to run them on a Sunday. However, with that said, the Canadian market is slightly different than the U.S. market, and most games are in the U.S. are a 2-day or even a 3-day game. In Canada, really, most of our events are just a 1-day game. And most of our population that comes to our events is probably an hour and a half, 2 hours away. So it's a day drive isn't terrible. It's how far would you drive to go skiing or snowboarding or surfing if you're in the beaches.
I wouldn't drive anywhere to do any of those.
Oh,
Surfing's fun.
surfing.
So should it be a Saturday versus a Sunday?
I don't know. We tried some Saturday. This game is on a Saturday. We're having a Magfed game.
This MFOG game is on a Saturday, so we'll see how that goes.
What is MFOG?
Magfed only game.
That's right.
Oh, MFOG.
Emong for life. Joe Perez says more people are off on Sunday.
Hey, whatever happened to Edmund Mung Chung?
Edmond Adbongtong.
He got sick
He's
of
with the
Todd
mayor
saying
of
his name.
Bulgaria.
Yes, he got pissy with me and he got annoyed by me butchering his name every week. I don't know. He has liked and shared a couple of times as well, so he might not be watching
He's
us
still
live.
Ryan Sexton's here.
Ryan Sexton of the Brigade is in the
Brigade.
house.
Brigade for life.
Good to see you, Ryan.
Yeah. Hey Ryan, will you be at Cup?
We'll wait.
CUB?
Could you say it quicker? Hurry up.
All
Ryan.
right.
You're 10 seconds
So,
behind.
you know what? Next question comes to us from
I
our
have
prize
nothing
winner
to
from
add.
this. Go ahead then, Josh. You got to speak up. Speak
No,
up, boy.
I have nothing to add. That's why I was just. I wanted
You
to
got
add
nothing?
that. I got nothing.
I got nothing.
All right. So, patch prize winner and Bago chip enthusiast Dwayne King wants to know: do CO2 tanks have an expiration date, and where can I find a place to have them filled?
Yes, it was last year by HPA.
What? HPA expired it?
Nice.
So yes, CO2 tanks do expire unless they are small diameter. What is it?
Smaller than 13 cubic inch, I think.
Diameter. And where can you get them filled? That is getting harder and harder to find, my friend, as more and more fields move away from CO2 into exclusively HPA. So your local air CO2 dispensary, CO2RS, I don't know.
So as Seb also says, it pays to have a small diameter. Sorry,
That's
Seb.
only,
I can only pick on you because you're not here tonight.
that only applies to microphones.
Evan
Microphones.
wants to know how can one best dispose of an old CO2 tank. Evan, if you take the burst disc and unscrew it so it drains the CO2, then take the brass brass valve off, and then take it to a recycler, and you'll get
There's like
50 cents.
There's like no value in it. Don't you remember when?
Burnett did a bunch. Yeah, but we got a little bit, but they're more than a pop can
Yeah,
or a beer can in America.
but the amount of effort it takes.
It's a lot
to-
of effort. You have
It's not
to
worth it.
accumulate a lot, but if you take a lot back, you get enough for dinner or lunch.
Sorry, you said take the burst disc out while it's full?
Take the burst disc out. That will drain it.
Would it not be easier to just decompress the pin with
No.
like an ASA?
It's easier to unscrew the burst disc with a wrench than just walk away.
And Sizzle Nizzle says, turn them into beer steins.
I don't want to
I
drink
don't know if you'd want
aluminum.
to drink. Yeah, I was going to say.
But it's medical grade. It should be clean inside.
You have to give it a good clean.
Although, if you cut it at the right height, it makes an interesting pencil cup for the desk.
Which I've been asking for, but haven't got it for Christmas yet.
Nope.
All right, so we have a great question here, and I want everybody to put their thinking caps on, and maybe, Josh, I'll go to you first, just in case you have something.
Why?
Drew Nelson wants to know, is mag-fed limited paint doing more harm than good to paintball? Harm as in less paint bought and sold at events means an incline in cost per case. Mag-fed, what is it good for?
Absolutely.
All right, Josh, I'm leaving it to you first, bud.
I don't know. I'm hard pressed on this issue. I know on a regular weekend play, if I go out, I end up buying the same amount of paint for MagFed that I did when I used a hopper. So it's typically a bag of 500 for a walk on Saturday or Sunday. Big game wise, maybe, but I do find that when MagFed players show up, they're more inclined to buy paint grenades and smoke grenades.
Oh, true.
So maybe they're not spending as much money on paint, but I think they are definitely spending money. And what I would like to see quite possibly soon is some higher end MagFed games where you might pay a little bit more to play, but they're a lot more detailed and a lot more kind of action orientated. I think that would definitely help grow the industry at the very least from MagFed.
Speaking of smoke bombs, guys, did you know Enola Gay is coming out with something called a micro smoke, half the size of a normal pull tab smoke bomb? They're going to be launched probably. They're on the water right now, and they should be landing globally. So it's a micro smoke. They sell them in 5 or 10 packs.
I want them to
pretty
come
cool.
out with one called a Zuby, and it's going to be 3 times larger than the EG-18.
Getting back to your question,
Yeah.
I think I think the MagFed industry or the MagFed resurgence is actually helping the industry.
Okay.
There are guys that have sort of fizzled out of paintball, and this has rejuvenated their their love for paintball, and the whole milsim really wasn't hitting home until the MagFed market started.
True.
And a lot of people, that's what they think paintball is Rambo in the bush, and I agree with them. I think that the MagFed genre is cool. And why wouldn't you want to play MagFed? And that again, that's getting people buying equipment. That's getting people out playing again. Yes, their yield at the field is less than had they go out and bought a case of paint or whatever that the average person would shoot with as a gun owner. But at least they're coming out. At least they're buying kit.
The only downside I see to that is I'm starting to see a lot more divide, as in happened with airsoft, where you get those really anal dinks that show up. And they're,
anal dinks. I like that. Hashtag anal dink.
Yeah, they're so like hardcore about what you got and what you can use and what this and what that, and then you've got the other guys.
A pair of running shoes.
Yeah, the other guys
Give me
are
a
out there
break.
and they're like, "Oh, you're just having fun, right?" Some dude shows up in running shoes and in jeans, and they're like, "Whatever, you're MagFed, come on out." And they got the other guys going, "Well, that's not realistic enough for me." Like,
but I do take exception to that because I do encounter a few MagFed people who are all tactical, head-to-toe gear, almost toe gear. They want to use their squash goggles because it's more tactical inclined, but then again they have their Kodiak boots on and their steel toe, and it's like, well, these aren't authentic. Well, neither are your damn boots, jackass. Let's protect your eyes so you can play again.
But you know what the funniest thing I find about that is anybody that comes out and says, "Oh no, this is more authentic," typically hasn't actually been in any sort of military.
But I played it on COD.
Auxiliary. It's like, I played COD my whole life. I know what I'm talking about. Like, no, you don't. Because you made a couple Googles doesn't mean you know what you're doing.
So,
but
Drew,
you know the foot signals. That's the important part.
So, Drew, my answer to your question, I believe, is quite similar to my friend Todd. I think MagFed is only helping the game grow, bringing some of those youngsters in who are playing those COD games and are more inclined or gravitating towards the milsim. I'm not sure if a significant amount of paint or less paint is being shot. I think people are still coming out and shooting what they would have planned to shoot with their semi-automatic markers or their electro markers, and they're just making a day of it. And as Josh said, I think sort of those incidentals, those secondary purchases, MagFed guys seem to be more inclined to purchase. So a lot of smoke, a lot of grenades, stuff like that. So I don't think it's hurting the sport. I think it's actually great for the sport, and I'm really encouraged by the MagFed community and MagFed games. It's not just spray and pray. There's more tactics involved. There's much more movement on the field because you don't have to worry about just walls of paint coming at you. So I think it's really great for scenario play. So I think it's only helping.
And thank you to Titman for coming out with a solid platform that is hands down really easy to use and really good quality. Yeah. That's all I want to say. I take that sucker out of my bag every time, put an air tank on her, and she's ready to go.
All right.
Amazing.
I also think that when a general customer comes into our retail store, for an example, and they want to get interested in paintball, they want to buy stuff, they gravitate first and foremost to those guns that look milsim like. So I don't know. I stand by my point. I think it does definitely help the sport.
All right, a great question as we're nearing the end of the season in the colder nether regions of the world. Zane Zaniac wants to know, how's the best way to store your extra paintballs in the off season?
Use them.
How do you keep them good?
Yeah, I mean, you really shouldn't hang on to them if you can help it, but if you have to, I like to rotate the paint every couple of weeks. Just turn it on its side or back or upside down, just to kind of keep it from having flat spots. I know Gavin likes to take them out a couple at a time and put them in his rock tumbler.
I stick them in my armpits over the course of the winter.
That's nice.
Do you take them out and smell them every once in a while?
To keep them warm and moist.
Nice.
Moist. Moist. Evan says don't.
Don't keep paint.
Don't put them in the rock tumbler?
No, just don't. He says just don't.
Yeah. Can I ask a question for mail time?
No.
Yeah.
I have two questions, and they both involve prizes for those people in the studio audience, or in the studio rather. First question is, what is Josh Zubizabrikis' dad's middle name?
think I know.
Okay, what do you think it is? That's right, you win.
It's
This prize is for
yours.
Josh. He wins a prize tonight. Is that forced or what?
That's pretty
I was
good.
looking for reasons to give this to you, and Joe and I saw it the other day and thought of you. This is a one of two gift. Open it up and show the people at home.
It's beautiful.
It's the Blimp Patrol.
Hey there, Blimpy boy.
Oh, how could you can't go
and
wrong.
since you put it down because you got to, I think you'll like this one as well. This is because you got the question so fast, not only accurate but so quickly. Oh,
That
I
can't
missed the
be
warp feed.
official.
And Matt Davis
Yes,
is in the.
these are official. These
I
are
guess they're
from
hard to
Airgun
be.
no
Designs.
way.
Yeah, these are in vintage. We threw out reams and reams and reams of
nice.
paper posters, old posters,
I have one. of these.
autograph posters.
Poster?
No, the TAC one.
Well, that's why we thought of you. So, but the TAC one needs one of the Blimpy boys on there.
Blimpy boy.
And Matt David, I
Those
just
are
want
awesome.
Matt, if you can come to the camera quickly.
To which
To me,
camera?
sorry, to me. The only camera that should be Matt David. I just want to do a fist bump for your fellas.
Then you have to make it explode like a grenade, like this.
That's a fist bump for your fellas. All right,
Nice.
Oh, speaking of Matt David, he's the gentleman who sold me the TAC one.
good stuff.
Ah, nice.
stuff.
Decent.
All right. Do you think we could move on just for a couple of minutes and get into some?
Somewhat.
Only if we can go back to looking at these posters after.
I gave them to Joe tonight because I wanted you to do custom corner.
I was
Because
gonna say, did you
I backwards
push
it
the
up a
wrong
little
button
bit.
again, or what?
No, I backwards it up a little bit.
Oh.
Let me just make sure I am locked and loaded.
I'd like to do a shout out to Colton Hull's daughter. Hey, shout
Oh. Sure.
Awesome. Before we go any further, guys, make sure you hit that like and share button. We are giving away patches. What's wrong, Matt?
Nothing. Carry on.
We are giving away patches, so hit that like and share button, and that way we can let people all over the world know that this nonsense is live on Monday nights. So what do we have, Joe, for...
Oh, Joe's doing
retro.
it.
I'm doing retro.
Oh.
Oh.
that was that whole thing about Joe and Joe.
Yeah,
I wasn't
switched.
paying attention.
Yeah.
That's
Oh,
okay.
hoy hoy.
I'm ready.
Matt pays more attention now than he used to when Simpsons was on. The
This
Simpsons
is
game.
I still play
from
Tap Tap.
Sean Bolton. Got some new stuff coming
Micromag.
for this old girl. There you go.
Microwave.
Micromag. That's on
Micromag.
Protein Products. Micromag.
Sure is.
No OLED.
Actually, look at the barrel too.
I know.
Armisen?
That's
South
crazy.
Africa.
It's just J&J, isn't it?
Armisen, I
It looks
think.
like an Armson.
You're right. Yeah, I'm wrong.
Made in South Africa with the Kuglerand. Mike Scarface Tucci, first gun I ever used.
Rand. Not the Kugler Rand.
Kuglerand was a 93 F2 Illustrator. Still got it. Still shoots. That's awesome. Pew pew. Look at that. Lone Star grip. Pew pew. Brian Foster, 37 years old. Pew pew. Nice.
Put a barrel sock on that.
Put a barrel sock on it. Matt David sent in his
Sidearm.
Automag sidearm.
got the pewter
1990
one,
or
too.
so AGD sidearm.
Whoa.
Then Matt David with his 1991 AGD Mini Mag. Look at those stocks. We had those stocks made by Scott Reiner. Modified those. Those are real stocks. Matt David also sent in his SL2 pump. Or SL2.
And to balance it up, because you have an AGD Automag first, then we'll finish it
And
with the
with an autococker.
autococker.
2K4?
With the
maybe?
mini drop too.
With the mini drop. Look at that.
Now, if you were to play with that, what would you wear? Oh,
You would wear
yeah.
you would wear Greg Smith's retro JT jacket. Look at that.
That's like Putty's jacket.
Look at that JT.
The 8-ball jacket.
if you take that off and put the 8-ball on, you've got the same jacket.
Then you have Chris Melkson's lever action brass eagle and extreme vision 280
Wow.
mask. You shouldn't even be wearing those.
No,
goggles.
those lenses are certainly not
Jesus.
safe anymore.
They are not safe. And Darren Rudolph vertical freed shoebox shocker.
You can, if you look closely, you can
That thing.
actually see that picnic table buckling under the weight of that.
Yeah,
thing.
that's where the aluminum shortage of 1985 went.
Crazy. Matt Bunker Slink sent us that.
Sounds legit.
That's beautiful.
Automag. What is that?
Automag, yeah.
Sorry. William Bailey with
Oh,
Warfield
God.
body vertebrae. Look at that.
Oh boy.
Hey
Look at
there,
that.
Blimpy boy.
That's got
Yeah, there's your blimp right there. There's a warp feed.
it's got a Thompson
Oh,
stock
it's beautiful.
on it. Beautiful.
Beautiful.
That's interesting.
awesome.
William Bailey sends us some old brass.
That's not the original grip for that.
No, they came out with that's like a third gen. Oh, that's not the same grip. Look at that. Cut that off and put on something else. Nice.
I think that's special.
Though. Oh, that's
Flatline
beautiful.
cocker.
Flatline autococker. Hey, I've got one in a brand new in a box. Never been fired. Never been aired up. Never had the rag out of the bag. If someone wants to buy it for a lot,
I'd like to see it shoot.
I don't.
Yeah,
wanna
same
shoot it.
here. I want to try a flatline autococker, and if it's truly as good as I think it's going to be, I would like to buy one. But I
Simon.
want to try one.
Simon. Simon.
I'm just guessing here, and this is pure ignorance. It'd be really limited to what types of paint you could shoot through it, though.
It'd have to be something good.
Really
Yeah.
robust.
You wouldn't be able to shoot on.
And
No,
it's
I
pronounced
think any paint.
Ignorant. Yeah.
Jeff Stignall, the painting I did for high school back in art class in 2000 or so, Revy Proflex with an autococker on a hyperball field. There you
I
go,
think I've
Zuby.
actually seen that
That's
picture.
cool. Look at
of
that.
Gavin
Sorry, what did he say it
playing
was?
just
That
like
looks like an
It's
angel.
a painting he did
see,
for
that's
in
what-
high school
yeah, if-
art class.
I'm not mocking him
says
because he
a
paints
Revy,
better than
a
I can do,
Proflex,
but
and an autococker on a hyperball field.
I thought it was an angel.
No.
Just
I
because the
see
angel,
angel.
it looks like the angel air on the bottom. It looks like a fly.
And a volumizer at the front
Yeah.
instead of the pneumatics.
Yeah, but I mean, I'm not insulting because I can't paint half as good as that or whatever. But no, it's still cool. Autococker, I see that now.
Awesome. This
Oh.
one comes to us
wow.
from Juan Mitchell. This is National Paintball
Juan.
Supply. Juan, long before Key and GI Sports, there was National Paintball Supply. And
is
Jack
very retro
Warren
happy.
sends us this brass,
Polished goodness.
genuine PGP.
No. Yeah, some of the guns tonight just amazing.
Nathan
Look,
Nathan
there we
Hill
go. Matrix.
Nathan
Yes.
Hillgreer, Matrix, old school Matrix.
OLED.
Look at that.
OLED.
Now, that was pre-dye, was it not?
Yes.
This was pre-dye.
Carbon
They could
fiber
even have
barrel.
made in Canada. Those ones were originally made in Stratford, Ontario. Same place that Justin Bieber was born, incidentally, for anyone that may or may not care.
Now, Dye did actually make that model, the DM or the Dye.
Dye
They made the
made
Matrix the first year they had it. Then they made the DM.
Oh, I did
That's
not know
right.
that.
Dye
was born
Matrix.
in
Yeah.
London.
That's some good history
In
for me.
2003,
Stratford.
we ordered
born in
Matrixes
London.
for Roger
Yes.
from Dye, and that's when they had the right to do it. And then they took it and it shaved it down to DM4
Okay.
in 2004.
Little
known fact.
Nathan Hillgreer that sends us this.
It's a nice anode.
Wow, look at this. Smart parts
Lightning.
barrel. Nicely
Very
done.
What? I know it's an autococker, but whose is that?
Who's? I don't know.
Might be just a custom. I don't think it's...
No,
You know what I mean? It's not the Dye Reflex.
No.
But look, it has a clamping feed neck on it. It's got anodized or milling on the back. It looks like the Dye.
yeah, it could be the
Could be
diaphragm.
a
Oh,
Dye.
looks like it could be Eclipse.
Or Warp Sports.
Yeah. Either way, beautiful.
And
Beautiful.
Nathan Hillgreer again sends
Whoa.
us this.
Shock
Look
Tech.
at
Nice.
that. Shock Tech. Very nice. Ben Bruce Gibbs sends us this Brain Maker.
Wow.
Making it rain.
I got one of those, a fully automatic version. Greg Smith sends us this
Aurora?
gem. Look at that.
Oh
Boy.
boy. Oh, but look at that. Not only does he have an Aurora, but he has an Inceptions Design barrel kit and a Revy on it.
Nice.
Fantastic. Well done, sir.
This is Jerry Grimm, FBM Spider Gothic Custom Build.
Boy, oh boy.
Look at that thing.
That's a
And-
gun you don't want to fall on.
Jerry Grimm, 98 Nitro Duck, first Electro Cocker converted to pump with a CCM kit.
I like that pump handle color.
It's
Yes,
clear.
It's clear.
Is it clear?
Yeah.
No. It's like a yellowish.
Well, yes. Well, it's translucent.
Okay, yeah.
Matt, next one is
baked it.
Matt Baranowski.
New York
Baron-
Extreme.
That.
Nice.
And Dave Resch,
Oh, an original.
Predator.
That is an original.
Actually,
Nice.
I'm going to see if I can zoom in and see.
The cereal.
Yeah, I can't, but look at it. Doesn't look like there's many digis there.
61.
Looks like it's 301, maybe?
Maybe.
Is that stuck in a box somewhere, or it's like with
Oh.
mint condition?
Well, it looks
Oh,
like
yeah,
it.
that-
No,
that-
it's out
that's-
skiing.
That
That's,
right.
that's dingworthy. Yes.
Yeah.
He's kept it in deep freeze.
It fell into a crevasse.
this
If
is
I had a Predator, I would take it places too.
this is Jerry Valaquez.
oh,
with
look
his
at the old
cockers.
Timmy.
Is that Dragon? to me?
Maybe.
I don't know, but
I
I
never
bet
knew
donuts
it,
to
Timmy.
dollars is not working.
Sean Purley, 1998
Nice.
APL commemorative with
Oh,
BB and BBT and Bad Boys Toys anodizing.
The
Look
wood
at that.
makes it good.
That is
Crazy.
brilliant.
That whole the whole cacker's nice.
Yep, Cacker.
Yeah.
Travis Miller sends us this
An angel with a red dot
a
on it.
CP and a CP barrel kit. Travis Miller has some more goodies.
Boy,
that.
oh boy.
Nice.
More cockery goodness tonight. And some more cockery goodness.
And his Charles Thompson II sends us his 2001 Auto Cacker.
Good. The first Charles
Yes.
Thompson was a bit of a jerk ass.
Adam Horvath sends us his
I don't know who he is.
Loader Frenzy.
And we lost another viewer.
There we go.
Hey, my gun's going to be
Can
on
you-
the show
can you
tonight.
switch the page?
I hope
Dad,
he didn't invite his
watch
dad to
this.
watch.
Adam Horvath sends us his loaders. Listen, we got a lot of stuff to go
Sorry,
through.
Joe.
Oh boy,
I'll
look at
be
that! I see
A lot of tape.
a lot of fragile velocity, and look at how do the velocities have tape and the eggs don't have any?
It's shattery.
Those
just
dynasty
looking at
stickers
it.
are holding those eggs together, boy.
Then we have Jake Hostetler.
Okay, can we take a moment to talk about two things on here? First of all, look at the hopper cover, the neoprene,
Yeah.
mossy
Yeah.
or whatever it is,
Mossy oak, yep.
and then look at the drop forward by ProTech.
No,
Super
Or protein.
drop
No, it wasn't protein.
I think it was
Protein.
Protein Products. Yeah.
We're not going to talk about the peanut tank
Look
either.
at that thing. Wow.
Well, if you have a drop way forward, you need a peanut tank. That's awesome.
Jake Hostetler sends us this. I remember
What
those,
is
but
that?
it's like a maybe Ram it. What's it say on the thing?
Advanced
ABI.
technology.
Yeah,
competition.
it's pretty cool.
Very cool.
Nick Marlowe, My Contraption.
That's a flatline barrel again on an autococker with
That.
red accents and a Hyper
Rip.
2 rig.
Wow.
Is that a pump?
Yeah.
I think that's a Hyper 3.
Crazy.
You might be right.
I think Matt's right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tim.
That's twice in
Next
one
one
night.
is Tim Daw. Look at that.
Look at the
old
red
red
speed
red
rag.
stuff. Look at that.
Someone needs to tag Greg
Hey, Greg,
Hastings.
yeah.
Greg Hastings. Dustin Parmley sends us this. Whoa, you missed one.
That's go ahead. It's the same one.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. There's two. He sent two images. I believe I befuddled one of them.
You befuddled more than them. Okay, the next one. Try that.
Okay. This one here looks very familiar.
Yeah, that one is
Turner's.
whose is it? Jack Turner. Well, you muddled my thing. Just there we go. Jack Turner's.
Didn't that belong to the flavor disc? I can't think of his name. Carry on.
Chip
Carry on chip break?
No,
The
Whitaker.
guy who, yes.
Oh, Alan Whitaker.
Alan Whitaker.
Yeah, could have.
Oh,
I think that
maybe.
belonged. Well, this is like that.
Yeah, that could be Alan Whitaker's.
Yeah.
Okay,
This
next.
belonged to a lot of people.
Cap.
This is Dustin Parmley's. Yep, Dustin Parmley's autococker.
Very cool.
And this
What is
comes
this?
from
Midget Angler.
Midget Angling. My first jersey, got it when I was 7 or 8. Now it's like 14 years oldish. The company's no longer made. Hoffman Paintball. Yes, it's reversible. Very cool.
I also see hints of your leg there, and I happen to notice you're not wearing your behind the bunker jeggings.
Not wearing your
We
jeggings.
need to have a little chat.
Then
All right,
this
we only have a
one-
couple more
Yes,
here,
we
but let's
do.
get through.
This one comes from Taz74.
Nice.
Jesus.
Very cool.
And any of these guns we've seen tonight, for the most part, I would be happy to take out
And
and
the
play.
Hindenburg is coming in on the next one.
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
Wonderful.
And this is Bobby D. Inc. having some beers and bare feet.
No, he's wearing those sock shoes.
They got,
or
no,
those
he's
feet
got,
shoes.
those are his hoofs.
He's doing Navy
No,
foot
those are his.
signals.
No, those are his hoofs.
Oh.
He's like the
Where
guy.
are you
He's
going?
like the guy in Hercules. What's his name?
What?
Newton.
Newton. Hey Herc. He's got. Look at his. Go down. Scroll down. He's got hoofs.
Hooves.
Why do you
Hooves.
care about his feet?
Nice.
Why does it behoove you
Actually,
to...
that's a camel toe.
Okay, well, hold on a second. Let's take a look at this here. He's got
That's a
1,
nice
2,
one. Look at
3,
that.
4,
Yeah.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9 cockers.
And he brings them all to the field to play
He's a
every
popular
weekend.
boy.
Makes Dirk Diggler look like a film in a Sunday school movie. All right, this is whose? I don't even know.
Whom's.
Whom's? This is
That's the picture that you think I may have
Beastie Boys. No, that's
Yeah.
one of the same
Okay.
guns. Anyway, moving on. And our last one is William Gibbons. Wow.
Sexy cocker.
Nice.
Oh.
There's
Look at that.
Josh
Boy.
Zuby Zabrickus is.
There's
It's an excessive amount of hose.
Well, yeah.
And noozle.
And,
Yeah, the
and
news-
weight. Let's not forget about the weight.
No, it's good for you.
Kathy Tankerl Wilson asked a very good
builds
question.
big shoulders.
Navy foot signs.
What are Navy foot signs? I would like I didn't search Navy, actually. I should have said Navy.
No.
But I did SEALs because I figured they were swimming, so they would have like some sort of foot signs while they're in the water.
They take their flippers off and they extend their toes.
So it's the leg jiggle as you're swimming. 3 jiggles for yes.
Crazy.
So here's the question: we are at a point in the show where we kind of have a fork in the road. We could go and do some custom corner, but we just did a lot of pictures.
There's no cake.
We could do some prices right, or we could go back to do some custom or sort of some mail time. What are you guys thinking tonight?
While people are pondering what we should do next, going to do a quick shout out to
Yes.
from an email that we received from last week from that wonderful video that they was submitted. So Rick Bailey says, "Hey Todd, thank you so much for a great promo you did on the show Monday night. Any feedback to the show regarding the cartoon would be greatly appreciated. I love watching all the icons pass across the screen during the lead up to it. Lol. Even saw 3 or 4 hate icons. Lol again. I certainly will send you guys snippets from time to time, and I do want to become a major sponsor of the show." Ooh, major sponsor.
Very tasty. When are you filling the wheel of fish?
Yes, it was. So best regards, Rick. Rick, yes, wonderful, great product. Looking forward to seeing some more snippets and Red Snapper.
As well at the same time. All right, I made up a decision. I think it's been 2 weeks since we played Price is Right, so we'll do a quick montage of Price is Right. Seb's not in, unfortunately, but you know what? We'll do some super quick Price is Right and see how you guys fare tonight. Do we have a champion?
No idea.
It was Gavin. Gavin won last
Sounds
time.
good. So Gavin wins.
Yes.
So Gavin,
Yeah, buddy.
you get to bid first. And ladies and gentlemen in the chat, we are watching you guys. Let us know what you guys think, and we'll see if you guys can play along at home. What's going to happen is we picked items from eBay. Sorry, Matt did. And these are all items that are sold on eBay, and we just want you guys to guess how much they sold for, much like this first one.
Can you
Hold
clean
on.
up the image
Hold
first?
on a second. Excel is loading right now.
All right, Excel's loading. I can hear the Sharpie. So the first item
At least you
is
stopped smelling it.
paintball gun marker, unknown brand. Can you identify? This guy is really
Looks like
not.
a painted raptor.
Yeah. Now, I'm going to preface this only because I wanted to show you guys this. This did not sell yet. It is still up for sale.
That means it's custom,
He
right?
does have an opening bid, and that's what I want you guys to guess.
Okay, so it's still floating around the internets. I'm going to say yes for something ludicrous. I'm going to say $300, Bob.
Okay. Joe?
175.
All right. Zuby, what are you thinking?
I thought I was going ludicrous at 100. But since Joe was 175, I'm going for $5.
Yeah. Frank says $27. Didn't he send 27 men to the latrines that night, too? David said 40. Chad Bateman says 72. Richard Templeton says $100. Matt David says 20.
Bane
very
Colton
good.
says 250.
All right. And Tom Bertrand says, wait, Todd said it was supposed to be a good show. We lied. We had you on the hook.
Every week.
So this was asking price was $500. Do you think he's going to get it? It's
So
eBay.
then Gavin won.
That's close. I'm closest.
I don't
off.
think he'll get it because he didn't put custom
Or rare.
That's
or
true.
rare or vintage
That's true.
or OG.
Much like this next person, he has a lot of things winning in this one. Gilly.
Whoa.
Titman Tactical Paintball. 2-finger trigger in brackets with mask.
I don't know if that's actually Gilly or if it's just moss.
Oh, that is a mask. I've been looking at that picture for days. I just saw it now.
Are you kidding me?
I just noticed it.
There's a mask in the picture?
What do you guys think? And he still has the painter's tape on his ASA, I just noticed. You know what? You
speed
can't.
tape.
It's
That's
speed
speed
tape.
tape.
It's speed tape. All right. Gavin, what do you think of this? Gilly Titman Tactical.
Okay, I have to take your word for it. There's actually a mask and half a marker there. So I'm going to say $250, Bob.
Joe, what camouflage would that be? Would that just be mossy?
That's Mossy Moss.
Mossy moss.
That is railroad track or model track
Yeah.
grass.
It's actually a Moscow mouse. It's Moscow moss. It's indigenous to Russia.
Tom Bertrand
I like
says,
it.
this is what happens when you leave your gear outside for too long.
That's right.
Evan says $149. Richard Templeton says $300. And Jennifer, that beady-eyed Poston, says $220. Tucker says $20. What do you think, Joe?
110.
110. Josh?
$500.
$500. I would
for
make
you.
fun of him, but you know what? That
Good
last
for you.
one. This one sold for $139.99. He should have put rare.
Rare.
This should have been on Retro
Rare
Happy
it.
Fun Time. Vintage All-American Paintball
Oh,
Team
nice.
extra large jacket. Smart Parts History Whaler 1990s Bud. I don't know. What do you call that striping around the neck and the cuff? That was very synonymous of like the
Ugly.
late 70s,
Wrong.
early 80s. And what is that? Is that satin? Is it a satin
It's like
jacket?
a nylon or a satin.
Yeah.
It's like one of the things they wore in the original Red Dawn. That's why the
Exactly.
Russians originally invaded.
I ask you, where wouldn't you wear that jacket? That's quality material right
Actually,
there.
I'm with Gavin on that one.
I'd wear that everywhere.
Yeah.
I don't know. Extra large on Gavin.
David in the chat is saying $1,500.
Good for
But
you.
he did say vintage, and vintage is also spelled VTG. Vintage.
Oh.
No time to spell it.
Ryan
out.
So he's
Sexton says
serious.
$575, and I think Ryan has the extra large version of this one.
And Evan Detska's
Ryan is
sateen.
wearing his right now.
It's sateen, according to Evan.
Sateen.
Joe, you're up to bat here.
Oh, $140.
Oh, crap.
Jennifer Beatty Poston says fugly, Bob. All right, Josh. He's got a headache.
I do, actually.
It's the sheen of the satin that's getting.
What's
us.
the
Sateen.
highest bid?
So far, 140.
$1,000.
Wow.
Is that everybody?
No.
Gavin?
would like to-
$86, Bob.
This sold for $199.
Joe?
Yes.
Yeah.
That spreadsheet's working well.
I was only $600 off.
Now, bring up the jacket for a second, Matt. So if you had that jacket, this is what I suspect you'd be wearing underneath.
Oh, no.
Yes, sir.
That's church clothes right there.
I gave up looking for one of these.
Tiger stripe, renegade pullover. Great shape.
It is in
Slight
great shape.
collar stain. XXL.
Oh, what a fit, too.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. What are you guys thinking on this?
I gotta say,
Thinking whatever it is,
Yes.
I lost out.
127.
That's hella wide looking, though, isn't it?
It could be stretched out.
Have you seen the size of my shoulder?
Look, can I point something out here? Look at the cuff. Renegade. It even lines up.
Yeah, it was done on purpose.
All right.
For when you iron it before you go to church.
Yeah. I don't think an iron at the highest temperature setting could take the creases out of one of those. Okay, who's bidding on this?
Might require the
Joe
assistance
made a
of a
first
jet
bid.
engine.
What'd you say, Joe?
Suzuki.
127.
Alex Twitchy Gonzalez says $100. Jennifer $15.75. Jennifer, don't even $15. I hope that's for the last item. All right, what are you thinking, Josh?
$250.
All right, and Garvin, what did you bid over?
200 even.
200 even. All right, this sold. Matt, do you remember what it sold for?
Negative.
$160.
Damn.
That's like I would trade every jersey I had for one of those in pristine
That's
shape.
not bad, actually.
Yeah. This next one up for bid is simply called Paintball Marker Gun.
Okie day.
Yeah, you're looking at a 468 with 468, and it has 4 mags, a sly goggles system, I believe that is, and some extra niceties, and a
Is that
rocket
the
launcher on the bottom.
Thunder BB rocket launcher?
I'm not
Rocket
sure.
launcher? The bottom one looks
I
like
think
it is.
one of his products from at home may have got into into this picture accidentally.
The adult novelty.
All right, Sean Riddle believes that this one was from IKEA because you need some assembly. Mary so. All right, who needs to bid first?
Joe.
Joe, what are you thinking?
325.
Okay. Josh.
$650.
Gavin?
120.
Nobody got... Well, Bane Colton bid $1,250, got close. John Maskin bid $800. Same with Tucker, $800. This sold for $900.
Wow.
$900. Okay, how are we doing for scores, Joe? What do we need to do here?
I have 4 and Gavin has 1.
You have 3.
I have 4.
No, you have 3.
Your Excel spreadsheet is malfunctioned.
No.
Oi, you did not
Gavin,
win that last one either.
No,
Yes,
no, you didn't.
Yes, I did. It was
No,
nine-
you didn't.
That's why Zuby bid
I said
650.
50.
Oh, you're right.
Let's go to the
I have
replay.
3.
All right.
There's a
Sorry, I
backspace key on
apologize.
there.
Just because I would like to get on to other things, let's do one last one.
Okay.
we have
We do. This one is a JT Proflex under paintball goggle mask strap Dad's Stash LE limited edition rare.
I don't know if he's censoring it or
He is censoring
enjoying
it.
himself.
Yeah, a little bit of column A, a little column B.
Copping a feel before he sells it.
That's the hairiest opposite side of a palm I've ever seen. What do you call that? The hand?
That's your hand.
Your
I guess.
Ask Zuby. He's the bread model.
It's like Robin Williams' hand.
Do you recognize that bread model hand? Oh boy!
I think he's actually a French toast.
If you were a bread
Hand
model,
model.
do you know any cankle models that Gavin could
No.
get involved? No. Okay. All right. What are you guys thinking on this? Who needs to bid
Zuby.
first? Zuby. It looks like it was hermetically sealed in a Ziploc bag. I don't know if that helps you.
It's still white actually too. It's $15.
$15. Okay. I do see a little bit of staining in here, or a little not staining, but darky dark
Where
there.
it would have been in the
Under.
in the mask. Yeah.
Yeah. All right, Gavin, what are you thinking?
I'm thinking.
$70 says Chris, and
I was
Twitchy
going,
says
I
65.
was going $60.
Okay. Jimmy Churchill says 25, and everybody loves Jimmy.
I am sweet on Jimmy.
Jimmy is sweet on you.
Nice.
Richard Templeton says $80, slightly crunchy. Jennifer Poston, since Brent Davis isn't in here, she has to be the obvious cheap one. She bids 75 cents.
Whenever it stands up on his own.
I'll bid $86.
$86. All right, this sold for $65.
Oh, Gavin.
Ah!
So Joe has 20, he said?
So Joe
Joe
got
has
all
Why
of
you
them
gotta be
right.
like that?
Where are we standing with the
Joe
scores?
wins with 3, Gavin with 2, and Zuby with 1.
All right. Sounds
Oh, well,
good. Thank
congrats.
you, ladies and
Sounds
gentlemen,
good.
for
Good time.
playing at home with our home version here. Very good. So what else do we need to get to tonight? We have
The
Custom
ending
Corner, which
segment?
we're going to... Yeah, so Custom Corner we'll do next week, guys. For all of you guys that sent in stuff for Custom Corner, and some of you guys that sent in your retro stuff, we're going to have to play that next week, so I apologize. Make sure you guys hit that like and share button because we're giving away more patches next week. And congratulations to our 3 winners, Torin Lowe, Monster Sal, and Dwayne King. Reach out to me and we will we'll get you guys some patches. Just message their Facebook page and we'll get you guys hooked up. Josh, it has been a pleasure again, sir.
Yeah, I guess that's what you can call it.
It has been a night. We don't have
Yeah.
to get into specifics, but it's been a night.
Yep.
Very good. And Joe Kimson from Flaggers Paintball, thank you for being on the show.
Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for watching. See you guys next week. Pew, pew.
And Garvin Sharma.
Hey, wonderful to be here, folks. Thank you so much for joining us. And again, make sure you like and share so other people can experience what Behind the Bunker is all about on Monday nights.
You know, if you think of someone that you think would like the show, tag them in it and introduce them to the show. That would help us as well. And thank you to Matt the Crypt for pushing buttons tonight.
Yeah, you're welcome.
And we will see all of you guys next week. Make sure you hit up our podcast, which is this show, but basically crunched down into an audio file so you guys can listen to it at your leisure over iTunes, Podomatic, Stitcher, SoundCloud,
Podcast Addict.
Podcast Addict, or any of those great spots. Matt, where do you get your podcast from?
Google Play.
Oh, I don't know if we're on Google Play.
I doubt it.
Only the better podcasts go on
Yeah,
Google Play.
Probably
So,
should be.
Bigger and better podcast.
yeah. Do you listen to podcasts other than this one, Gavin? And where do you get it from?
Exclusively this one.
Just on iTunes, though?
iTunes, yeah.
Yeah.
82% of the smartphone market is on Android, so we should probably consider that.
No, they're not.
Yep.
Yeah, I can agree to that.
82%.
Apple surprisingly only actually has 13% of the smartphone market.
Well, that's because,
worldwide.
but that's because every one of the old Nokia phones still operates, and they're still counting those as operational phones. Oh, well. Awesome. Anyways, guys, thank you very much for listening, and we'll see you guys next Monday after World Cup. Have a good one.